Hey there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here. First things first, if you haven't yet done the clickety thing, subscribed, I'm going to give you a moment right now to do so. Grace, hold please. What if they don't want to? I'm not saying they have to. I'm just making a really sound suggestion. I mean, they keep watching our Grace videos, so why not? It helps both of us. It keeps them informed of when a new video drops. Plus, it helps YouTube know when to put these videos in front of more peeps like you. I know you watch us when you think I'm not aware. Sorry about that. She can get a bit squeamish about the ass sometimes. Anyway, I'm not saying you have to, but definitely thank you if you did. Now, as for this pen of mine, you already know by the title that I finally got myself a Lamy 2000. Stepping things up. Lamy started popping up in front of me at the beginning of the year, and about 4-ish months ago, as of this recording, I spontaneously purchased one of the new Lamy Safari pens, Pink Cliff, at my local pen shop. I must say, I have thoroughly enjoyed writing with a Lamy pen again. So when this pen, the 2000, came into my purview, I kind of did a second and a third look at it and decided to buy it. Anywho, let's get to the overhead because I'm really keen to review it considering how long I took to add it to my collection. Let's get to the overhead to view my new L2K acquisition. Please let me like it. Please let me like it. Please let me like it. So, what you don't know is that right before I finally purchased this pen, I decided to test out the Jinhao 80, which is a replica of this particular pen. Let's just say that experience was not very good. I was excited to get it in because when I purchased that particular pen, I knew June 30 inks was coming up, so I wanted to test drive it for the one of the 30 days, and also I knew I wanted to test drive it before purchasing the Lamy 2000, and it sat on my desk forever. I didn't do an unboxing of it, and glad I didn't because that pen was kind of awful. I'll put a card to that video above. Not that you want to see that fiasco play out, but anyway. All to say that I was glad this one was already on the way, and it's just been sitting there waiting for its chance to come out, to be on stage and in the limelight. Today is that day. So about this pen, if you're one of the few like me who hasn't a clue about this pen, let me tell ya. 2000, the Lamy 2000, is a staple in the Lamy brand, and it was originally introduced in 1966. What the heck? Let's unwrap this a bit. I took it out of the box, but I literally did not unwrap it because I like to do it on camera. I like to do this part here. It's a premium, the Lamy 2000 is a premium pen for the brand. It's a modern classic according to the Lamy site. Oh my God, I'm finally opening my Lamy box. That's just like, this part, when I do this, I do the pen reviews and do the opening on camera because I love going back and actually looking at this. The part where a new pen that I get, I just do the reveal. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's take this out. And there's nothing underneath there. That's all there is. Let's put this beautiful clamshell box away. Okay, let's get you out, Lamy. I finally have a Lamy 2000 in my hand. I never thought I'd get this. I really never thought I'd get this. So the design is based in the Bauhaus tradition, following the principle form follows function, with and Bauhaus principle is no material, surplus, or design gadgets. So this is meant to be just what it is. Nothing else was supposed to go in. Everything that's supposed to be in the pen is there. That's the Bauhaus. Bauhaus, I think that's how you say it. So basically what that means is creating practical objects with the soul of artworks. That's what some research I found about it. I love that creating practical objects with the soul of artworks, that's actually reminds me of my bookbinding days. I wanted to make items, journals and notebooks and sketchbooks that were practical for use, but also the big component was it also had to be beautiful to hold and to use. And who knew I was making things in the Bauhaus tradition? Anyway, back to the pen. One thing to note, I found this out. For purposes of this video, it's going to be the L2K. So let me just throw it out there. The L2K is so revered. It's actually, get this, it's actually on permanent display at MoMA, Museum of Modern Arts. What the heck? Please, let me know if you knew that this was in MoMA on permanent display. Cause, I mean, look. The L2K features fiber reinforced macrolon body and cap. I'll tell you about that in a minute because I had to look up about that one too. It's stainless steel with a brushed effect. I actually like that brushed effect. I do like that. It's gorgeous. And I love things that are so simple and practical. I mean, seriously. It is a macrolon is a polycarbonate material, and so it results in a lightweight, comfortable pen. I don't want to look at it. Oh my God. What is it? Okay. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Okay. No. Whew. All right. It has a nearly seamless cigar-shaped profile with a cut off, almost like they cut off the tip of the cigar. It's like one of those cigar cutters. That's what they do, is pew, 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 just cut it off. It's accented with brushed stainless steel finishes, like I mentioned before. It is a piston filling mechanism, and it has a translucent ink window. So I love an ink window. I got to tell you, I love an ink window. It is the 14 karat gold, platinum finish, hand polished, all of that stuff. It's just gorgeous. Plus, it has, which is one of the things I like about my vanishing point, it has a semi-hooded nib that just prevents drying out. Look at that. I just love that it's just that little bit of the nib showing. It's supposed to be real simple to fill. It's supposed to be real simple. You see that? You don't even notice that there's a... Come on, camera. You don't even notice that the piston is there. Look at that. Because it's just seamless. Absolutely seamless. Okay. Anyway, that's that. One thing I said I would do, and from now on when I purchase a pen and I do a pen review online, I would actually give the price that I paid for the pen. So the pen is regularly $279 USD. Right now, maybe I think the last price I saw for it was $223 with sales and all that. The all stainless steel style retails for $300 USD up. With discounts and all, I paid for this pen. I paid $125. And if it didn't have the discounts added in there, I probably would not even look to buy this because I was never interested in a Lamy pen, a Lamy 2000 LTK. Yeah, but for $125, come on. Okay, let's get to some stats. It features a snap cap. I'm gonna go to the microphone. It's not a it's not a loud snap. I do love a crisp snap. It's not that. I'm okay with that because I like a snap nib. The nib is the short nib, so there's no retraction like the vanishing point. There's no retraction of the nib, which that's not a thing for me. Okay, some stats. Posted length, it is 5.5 inches, which is roughly about 140 millimeters. The pen body, this part here, from here to here, is 4.9 inches, which is about 125 millimeters. The posted length, now I am not a poster, and because of this finish, I will not be posting, but posted length is about 6 inches. I just don't even want to put it on now. And the grip diameter is less than I like. It's less ideal, but the grip diameter is about 0.3 inches, which is about 7.9 millimeters. It's less ideal for me, but I know I can hold it further up, and I think that'll be okay. I don't know how long a writing session with this would be, but I'm willing to try it because I got a Lamy 2K. The weight is about 54 grams. Now the nib I got was an oblique medium. I don't know what that means, and we'll see in a minute. I know what that means. Let's just put it that way. I know what that means, but I don't know what that means in writing for this particular one. But we'll see in a minute. Let's get to some comparisons, shall we? Alrighty, let's get the tray out, and we'll put the Lamy. I usually put it in the center dependent upon what other, because you know I love a stair-stepping thing going on. The first one, of course, I have to put it up against. The only vanishing point I have is Decimo. So this is the Pilot vanishing point Decimo. Yeah. And then the others I'm gonna put it up against is, I wanted to see it up against my other all black pen. This is my first, I want to say this is my first all black. And then the other one, which absolutely have to, because it reminds me of this, is the Pilot Metropolitan. I'm going to put that here. Pilot Metropolitan. And the other two I will put it up against is the Visconti Mirage Mythos in Apollo. In size-wise, I'm thinking, girth-wise. And then the last one I'll put it up against, because, because they're siblings, cousins or whatever, is the actual Lamy Safari, which is, I don't know. Anyway, in length, this is the general length that I get anyway. You can see they're all basically the same. Let's put this here so we can get, because that's taller. So this Esterbrook Raven is much, much taller than all of these other pens. But I'm thinking the Lamy's coming in, to me, I always thought the Pilot Metropolitan was small in length, and the Lamy, the L2K is kind of like the same, in the same vein as Pilot Metropolitan and Vanishing Point Decimo. Let's do real quick, taking the caps off, let's do sizes. Okay, looking at sizes, should have gotten the other tray for this one, but that's okay. The Lamy 2000 isn't, let's do that, is kind of about the same. The Vanishing Point, because it has no cap that comes off, it is a little bit longer than that is almost as long as the Esterbrook Raven in writing without the cap, no cap. But of course we know the Vanishing Point doesn't have a cap. It is almost the same size as the Visconti Apollo. The Lamy Safari is longer. The Esterbrook Raven is a little bit longer. It is fairly consistent with, it's really, you know what, it's right, even though it has its girth, it's not as thin as these two. It's kind of given off kind of, I don't know what the word is. Here we go again with words. I had the word until I didn't. Anyway, let's get to the writing sample, shall we? And we will get to the page. Alrighty. Before we get to that, all of that, I am going to ink it up. Be right back. Alrighty, when they said this is simple to do, holy freaking smokes. I tend to ink up pens off camera because I just get into difficulties. Literally, this was probably maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and I'm done. This one is inked up in one of my standard blues, which is Lamy blue. Love this one. The two that I'm using right now more regularly is Lamy blue and Waterman Serenity blue. Those are the two I'm inking up. Alrighty, let's get to the writing sample, shall we? So this is, let me see how this feels, y'all. Let me see how this feels. This is. It is reading, it is beautifully smooth, and it is reading broad nib. Is that what the oblique medium is? I'm still unsure on nibs, but that's okay. The ink is, of course, had to have a Lamy ink in it, duh, because I have it. Lamy blue. Wow. This is interesting. I think I was expecting something different. Not sure why, but anyway, let's get to just some strokes. There's a hard start there. Not sure why. That's interesting. So down and crosswise strokes, that's it. Let's do that again. Yeah, same thing. These two were a bit difficult for the upstroke seemed to be not wanting to do. Curves. What was that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway. One thing I try to do is this test of how does it write on its own. So I'm barely holding on. Oh, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. It had a little blip in the middle there where it didn't put down ink, but that's okay. Next thing is the pengram that I made, fast writing basically. Let's go. That wasn't necessarily, it's not that it wasn't pleasant, but it was just okay. That's weird. I want to try a different ink in here. This ink is coming off fairly wet, well, medium wet, and I want to try actually a dry ink and a more wet ink. Yeah, I'm okay with the holding it. I'm okay holding it. I think this is my sweet spot here. It wouldn't hold it there anyway. So I think this is my sweet spot for this particular pen. I do want to, I don't want to do this, but I want to do this just to see. And does that do anything to the writing? It actually gives it a bit more heft. It is this material that it's made of. It is seriously, see now I've got a little ring on it. Yeah, it won't be posting again. Gave it a little bit of heft, but that's not necessary for my writing. So there is that. Alrighty, let's get to my initial pen evaluation because there's not much more to go. We do uniqueness. Now, as a pen, the only reason this pen is fairly unique is because it's a Lamy staple brand. It's their premium brand. In terms of design of the pen, it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing other than this seamless bit right here where you can open the piston. In uniqueness, I'm gonna put it middle of the line. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, it's just okay. Okay, ease of use. Now see, I don't know, is it me holding the pen? Is it how I'm holding the nib? It might be how I'm holding the nib. Ease of use. This sucker is easy to use. Absolutely. Ease of use is how easy it is to fill, how easy it is to just take and use. Except for these glitches that happen, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5. Can it be better over time? Let me see. But that number could go up. Maybe, I don't know. Feel in hand. See, now that's okay. That number might go down with ease of use. The feel in hand is, I'm gonna give it an 8. You are getting on my nerves right now, Lamy. Okay? I need you to write. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's gonna give your numbers going down. Watch it. Style. I actually think the style is pretty decent, actually. I love the sleekness of it. This black is just gorgeous. It's a beautiful feel as you're writing with it. The nib, the brushed, I think it's up there. I'm gonna give this a 9 for style. Writing experience. It's that. We're going down. I need to figure out why it's skipping. I need to find that out. That's not good. I don't like that. And it could be the nib that was chosen. I couldn't get a medium. There were no mediums left, no regular mediums left, and oblique. I didn't want a fine or an extra fine, so I don't know. Well, yeah. Anyway, and the value, we don't do that just yet. Oh my gosh, I wonder if I need to re-ink it. Is it, I don't know. What is that about? I'm not liking that. There is a pen evaluation. There's a pen evaluation of 6 pens. It might be 7 now because I got a few pens coming up in next month, and we'll see that. So, final thoughts. Let's see. Final thoughts about this pen. I get why people are enamored with it. I think that little bit there where it stops, I want to figure that out. Other than that, I like the pen. I probably will enjoy using the pen quite a bit. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. And see, and that's what I'm kind of sad that I'm saying. I am just okay with it. I'm glad I got it for the price that I did, because if I had spent $250 or more on it, I probably would have been right upset by now. But anyway, that's not the case. I got quite a few good discounts on it, so that's kind of cool. But now I can say I have a Lamy 2000. I have an L2K in my possession. I'm liking it. I really want to see over time if that enjoyment increases or it just remains the same. I'm okay with it remaining the same, but I'd love for me to really enjoy using the pen. As I said, I think I'm gonna try different inks and see how that goes. I'm gonna read up about the oblique nib, what that's about. That might be contributing to what I encountered here. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's it. That's my L2K new pen. There you go.